At the Alabama Burnz extraordinaire Squire.
Yep.
How are you doing today, sir?
Doing all right.
Okay, right on. All right, next week we're going to have special guest Albert Einstein. You all right?
Yeah, that cinnamon roll thing, dude.
You ate all of it, didn't you?
Yeah, dude. I'm feeling lightheaded.
That's a lot of sugar.
The sugar rush.
I told you not to eat that. Your wife told you not to eat that.
Well, you know what?
And I defended you.
I'm a man. I eat what I want, when I want, how I want.
And then complain about it as much as I want.
Yep. I am drinking ginger ale, though, in case I get the upset stomach.
Oh,
It'll make me burpy.
poor thing. Go stomach quarter. Hoi.
Yep. Did you hear about that new government bull crap that was supposed to be happening all last year? I say let's just free flow.
Do you like the free flow?
I do like the free flow.
Welcome to the Ash and Burnz Podcast. Two guys don't know what we're talking about, but come along for the ride. We talk about politics, religion, sex, video games, movies, pop culture, conspiracies, aliens, ghosts, Bigfoots, and
anything and everything.
That's right, Ash and Burnz Podcast.
Rolled up into a big juicy burrito with some queso.
And we're back. No, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, man. I was informed today about the BOI registration.
BOI. Body odor inquiry?
Beneficial Ownership Information Report.
Beneficiary, like dead people?
Beneficial Ownership Information.
Okay.
You have to... Actually, let me look this.
Oh, you don't even know.
Well, there's deadlines into it. File today to avoid a $500 daily fine.
But what?
To avoid serious criminal and civil penalties,
They won't gift
businesses formed in 2024 must file a beneficial ownership information report within 90 days of forming. All businesses formed prior to January 1st, 2024 must file before January 13th of 2025. Well, that's a couple of days ago.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah. So basically the way it was explained to me, okay, BOI reports are mandatory for the most businesses in the U.S., requiring a disclosure of key information about those who own or control a company.
Well, we already do that. Is that federal level or state level? Because we already do it state level.
It is more down the... I ain't made it that way. I don't know. It's just but the way it was explained to me is that you have to, if you were an employee or if you're an employer, own a business, you literally have to give like all your information, which is already done through getting a business license.
State has that already.
Yeah.
It has your organization and all that.
But you have to file for it or you get severe penalties. And I've never heard of it. And basically, like, one court says, yes, this is fine, this is legal. And then the appeals court says, no, it's an infringement on your Fourth Amendment, where you don't just volunteer your information. Like, if I'm standing on the street corner, just standing there minding my business, and a cop walks up, he'd be like, "Give me your ID, boy." I can be like, "No,
boy,
no, I don't have to identify myself." Well, what are you doing here? Well, I don't have to tell you anything unless you suspect me for a specific crime. I do not have to identify myself.
Right.
And it's basically, the argument is you don't just voluntarily give up your information.
But again, is that federal?
I don't know. It's not really saying here, but I'm just saying like...
it sounds like something Trump would allow.
It's something... that is on BOIR.org. So that's the registration form.
I haven't heard anything about that at all.
Yeah, neither have I. And I found out it was like from January 1st of 2024, and then the deadline was like December 26th of 2024.
That sounds like some California crap.
I don't know. But a business that I like kill bugs at, one of the employees was telling me about it. And I was like, you know what? This is 2025. I ain't heard nothing about this. Is the first time I'm ever hearing anything about it. It's like, oh, yeah.
You're a small business owner yourself.
Yeah. Well, I don't own it. I work. But it's like, I never even heard of this. And I was wondering why we ain't heard of it, or I didn't heard of it, because they were too busy propping Biden up all year like a scarecrow instead of
weekend at Bernie's.
Instead of informing us everything.
Well, I mean, you make more money. You make more money if you fine.
Yeah. Well, I just thought that was kind of interesting. I've never even heard anything. BOI, businesses ownership information or something.
I like the External Revenue Service he's starting.
What is that?
ERS. Internal Revenue Service. He's starting an External Revenue Service.
So is he going after other countries or something? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Good.
He's talking about
get our money back from Ukraine.
Yeah. He's talking about the fact how we give Canada so much money for essentially no reason.
Why?
Yeah. He said if we're going to give him that money, let's just make him a state. That's the whole thing.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where that was coming from.
Yeah. He's like, if we're just getting this much money and we're not getting anything from it, then let's just go ahead and make him a state. So at least that way we're giving money to one of our states.
Yeah.
And
well, I think it would be so big. You should, the way their providences are already set, each providence is a new state.
Yeah.
So instead of 50 states, we have 56 states? Because I think it's 6 provinces.
I'm not an expert.
Maybe 4 or 5. Don't look at me for your information. Look it up in a book or Google that thing. Google has all that information. Dude, I was
reading Rainbow.
I was listening to the last one, and I was like, man, there's so much information. I'm like, this is all satire, man, because I am an idiot.
Oh, last episode?
Yeah. I was like, yeah. It was.
One time,
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a parody to Daredevil, not Daredevil was a parody.
Because I thought Daredevil's been out for a long time.
He's been out for a while. And I was listening to it, and I was like, hold on, what am I saying? I am flipping retarded, man.
So, editorial note, Daredevil has been out longer than Teenage Mutant Turtles. And nobody caught it. Nobody emailed us and told us we were wrong.
Nobody cussed me out on that.
Shame on the listeners.
No keyboard warrior pointed it
out.
When
we get big, when we get big, we're really going to have to know what we're talking about.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
No, I thought that was P. Rowe that's done that. Not gonna happen.
Oh, that was George Bush, the original.
Senior.
Not gonna happen. 1,000 points of light.
The son of the accountant to the Nazis.
George Bush?
Yeah.
No.
His dad.
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I was talking about it one time.
I don't remember that at all.
Couple episodes back. Yeah. Yeah, the son to the accountant of the Nazis was a president. How about that? Way to go, America.
Dang. Worst client ever. I always paid on time, though.
Yep.
But, oh well.
Yeah. And I'm not saying, Hitler was a good guy or nothing.
No.
But there's a couple more world leaders that were a little bit worse than him, like Stalin.
Mussolini was horrible.
Stalin killed 10 times the amount of people that Hitler did, and Mao Zedong killed 100 times more people than he did.
Yeah. But he gets the rap of the world's most evil man, and I'm like, yeah, okay, well deserved, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still after watching the Y-Files, I do believe he went to Argentina.
Oh yeah, dude, he did not die in no bunker.
There's a lot of consequential evidence.
Himself.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
He got away.
Circumstantial evidence.
He lived out happily in Argentina. Even today, you go down to that area in Argentina, only German-speaking people.
Well, it was before they went down there. Before they evacuated to there, it was already German-speaking.
Yeah, because he had it pre-set up.
The sub that was designed to take him there was found in the ocean by Argentina.
Yeah.
Recently.
Sunk.
Sunk.
It was intentionally sunk.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Intentionally sunk. Yeah.
They destroyed it on purpose.
And apparently, U.S. may have had a hand in it.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, we took most of their scientists.
Yeah.
Operation Paperclip. Man, I'm all jacked up, man.
Dude, eating a cinnamon roll, you're all hooked.
My sugar's like, I might say something, get me in jail.
We just had.
They're going to come lock me
I'll
up.
come visit you, man. This is Britain, yeah.
Yeah.
So we just had, every Friday we get together and we eat. Yeah. Sometimes with just us, sometimes we bring a bunch of friends here. Today we have a bunch of friends here.
Yeah.
And the Amazon cooked
fried chicken,
but she fried chicken in Captain Crunch and cornflakes.
Yeah.
It's a Planet Hollywood. I don't know if y'all know what Planet Hollywood was. It used to be a restaurant chain.
I think they're still around, aren't they?
It was Sly Stallone,
Schwarzenegger, Terry Crews.
No. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Planet Hollywood.
Yeah. And until they divorced.
Yeah. And so there's a recipe I ate when I went to Disney World and Planet Hollywood years, decades ago. And so she cooked us some of that, and we had baked potatoes, green beans, coleslaw. I think that's right. Yeah. And then for dessert, everybody brought like cinnamon rolls, cupcakes, cookies, little poofs.
Yeah, I brought those Belgian cream poofs, and then the ones with the chocolate on top, the logs.
Ever since I've been taking that medicine, no, dude, I'm just not hungry.
I know. You're a chump. Stepping out of the big boy league.
I'm going to be old skinny. Like the wind blows, I'm like, oh, this wind is strong.
You're going to be like my little bro, boy.
Yeah. Yep.
You better hold on to something when that wind blows. Or you go.
Well, we're hiking in March. I'm getting ready. What are you doing? You just going to just go?
Dude, I'm going to gain 20 pounds and still out-hike you. All right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because I'm a man.
I'm the one that's going to leave you behind this time.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, you going to go get the van ready with the AC for me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, because I'm featherlight hiking this time.
Featherlight. Dude, I'll put 50 pounds on my back.
Okay. You're going to. No, I'm featherlight hiking.
Okay.
I'm minimizing. You know what I'm carrying?
Because there's one thing.
Food.
There's one thing. All I got to do is basically to tip the scales. I'm relying on one thing: gout.
Oh, I haven't had gout in like.
Oh, you're going to eat something.
10 months. Gout. I haven't had it in 10 months.
If it's spiked up in your food, you don't know about it.
Here's some shellfish.
It's going to come in. I'm going to sabotage.
If I have gout, we ain't going nowhere. I can't. It hurts so bad.
That's right.
You have to drag me on this little papoose and hop on your back.
I can make one of those bamboo.
Or those little sleds that you pull.
Yeah, I'll make the sled. I'll put you on it, and I'll just walk off, and you just have somewhere comfortable to lay.
Sir, my friend left me again.
You better learn how to crawl.
Where are we going though? Which one are we doing?
I don't know.
They say that Linville Gorge is like one that you have to like cross a river. You have to like slide down mountains.
Is it Uwharrie River? Or it was like a little creek
Linville Gorge.
You can just run and jump?
No, you got to swim.
You got to swim?
Yeah, cross it.
So
like you get your backpack.
We got to get waterproof pockets to put like phones and stuff in wallets.
I got that
I got
already.
A couple of them too, but yeah.
But my friend, young Zachary, he does it. He says you have to slide. It's like an event. You have to take off all your clothes and swim across, so you don't get soaking wet, and then you pull your shit across. He says it's a tough one, and I'm like, I don't know if we should do that one.
Tough for what, chumps?
He's like 20-something years old.
He's a little pup. He's a little pup.
Yeah. He's a real life cowboy though. He's tough. Yeah.
Okay.
But
he ain't a real cowboy unless he smokes Marlboro.
He chews Zen.
Sprinkles it on his food.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
He's one with the big chest muscles. He's jacked. He's 20-something years old, got no life. He just works out and works. That's it.
He ain't got a female?
I think he has some well, yeah, but he never talks about her. I swear I think he's homosexual.
Oh,
he never talk about your girlfriend.
He's just a gentleman.
Yeah,
he don't kiss and tell.
Yeah. He's young buck though.
Yeah, young buck. I don't know the guy.
He's actually a good guy. He's ruthless. He's funny. We pick on each other. He's just like that.
Yeah.
But he talks about how he does it. He solos it. And I was like, ooh, think I can do that? He's like,
Yeah.
but I'm getting better. So maybe we'll find some mid-level adventure hike, maybe a weekend hike.
Maybe I should maybe tomorrow I'll get up and move my treadmill into my office room.
I thought about rucking for health. Like we got that trail right down the road, the Cascades.
Yeah.
And you
Is
got
that
the one
we went on?
Yeah, and you got that one around your house.
Yeah, but going by yourself so boring.
Yeah, but it's the workout. You're getting strong.
Yeah, it's just boring.
And then you're hiking that trail with a giant backpack when it's just a day walk trail, and people are like, I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'm like, I'm getting ready for a bigger trail. Get out of my face.
Yeah. Put some bricks in there, some cinder blocks.
Yep. Well, SWAT tryouts, we used to put boat anchors in them and chains, log chains. Yeah, it sucked. SWAT tryout, they give you a backpack. It's like made in the Vietnam War. It's like metal backing on it.
Even better.
And we throw like sand weights. We throw a boat anchor in it.
Holds all the heat against your body. You sweat off more.
It's hard.
No
it was
ventilation.
horrible. And then you got to carry a unity pole. It's this big, like 8 foot, 6x6 with handles on it, and y'all got to carry it. And if it hits the ground, it's hell to pay.
How they know?
Because the whole team is there with you, yelling at you and screaming at you.
Somebody like snitches?
Yeah, they're all there.
Oh, okay. You got an instructor watching you?
You get the whole team watching you and yelling at you.
Well, I mean, you can bribe the team.
No.
If there's an instructor.
No, everybody's an instructor. Everybody. When I got on the team, I started yelling and screaming.
I figure out a way to rig it.
Okay. I tore my back out. On my SWAT tryout, it was in the snow. And
did you almost die of heat stroke one time or heat
one
exhaustion?
time, but it wasn't this time. My back just went out. As soon as I got there, I picked up a dummy to drag it, and my back went snap. And so
you cried like a little girl.
Oh my God, it hurt. And so I just popped a bunch of pills, like Tylenol, Leave, whatever.
Okay.
And then I just went through the urban hike, and I kept moving. It wasn't bad, it hurt, but as long as I keep moving. Then after the urban hike was over, which took about 3 hours, it's obstacle courses, it's drills, it's push-ups, it was pain in the ass. And then you got an oral view board. And so the whole team's in there and they're asking you questions. I started sitting still, and man.
That's when it locks up.
And when my turn came to go in there and walk in there, I was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, my back's out. It's been out. And, but I just.
You might be a little tougher than I give you credit for.
I don't know. I didn't hold my end of the bargain when it came to the SWAT team. I really didn't. Physical fitness. I just ain't a runner. I'm not a runner.
You're a butt grabber?
I'm a butt grabber. What? Running just hurts.
Yeah, here recently I get to going in my knees, man.
It's my back.
Every time my foot lands, it's like my knees like boom.
Really?
Boom. Yeah.
I am grateful I have very good knees. I heard it one time at work where I tore the meniscus. I think that's right. I've never had knee problems. I have ankle problems, but ankle brace fixes that. But my back, running, it just is so painful on my hips and back because I'm not flexible and it's scoliosis.
Maybe you need to start stretching too.
I stretch all the time. I do. If I don't stretch, I'll be humped over because my spine's a little crooked.
Stretch more.
Yes.
When you stretch and you're like, I think I'm good. Stretch more. Do it 2 times.
Yeah, the Amazon tells me I need to work my core out to get my back straightened out.
And go deeper.
Because I got this belly pulling on my back. Well,
it's just like women complain about their backs.
Because the boobs.
And they got really big ones.
Yeah.
Because it's all like, it makes them like.
I couldn't imagine.
Down.
I had a friend that had like giant E's. And she complained her back hurt all the time.
Oh, it was a female?
Yeah. And I was just like, it sucks, but I like looking at your boobs.
The milk factories.
Don't use them. But the Amazon, all our girls got big boobs, and they're like, my back hurts. I'm like, that's too bad.
We'll lay down more.
Let me hold them for you. I got him.
Dang, you talking about curling?
That's where I got these muscles from. Boob lifting.
Somebody just messaged me.
It's probably your wife ready to roll.
men's group.
Don't do that. I was going to say don't do that because there actually is something.
That's my men's group.
Okay.
It's confidential stuff. You're not important enough
Stop
to know.
by, fella. The men's group.
Well, no.
Let's
It
go
ain't
have
nothing
some
like that.
barbecue.
What are you talking about? Swatting over there. What are you swatting? Swatting them Harry's.
We stack up. It's called nut to butt. Like you're
Yeah.
touching when you stack up. Nut to butt, boys.
Yeah.
Oh. I always had that big dick protector, though.
Like a human centipede.
Yeah, but I always wore the dick protector because I didn't want to nut to butt, you know.
Why? You phobic
Bulletproof.
over there?
Yeah, you know.
Canceled.
Well, I just don't like dudes, and
I like dudes, just not that way.
just like jujitsu and stuff. Like I'm like I don't want to do that.
A couple months ago, my brother's like, "Hey, why don't we get both of our families, like all of us, just go do jujitsu?" And I would like to learn it, but I'm not a person that likes to grab other people.
I don't want to, other dudes. I don't want to wrestle other dudes.
Well, I mean, even women, like
Women, I wouldn't have a problem with.
no, I mean,
Like
it's
Andy
just the whole
Kaufman their
fact.
ass.
And he was like, no, everybody's like, all cool, everybody's like, that's what you're there for, is to grab and learn. And I'm just like, I don't want to roll around.
I'd rather
grab.
box.
Yeah. But most fights end up on the ground. That's the whole purpose of the
Yeah,
jujitsu.
and that's when you pull your knife out.
Or gun.
No, I pull your gun out before you go to the ground.
Yeah.
I won't go to the ground.
Leslie showed me a post, and it was like, it was something like, somebody was like, you think we about to fight? No, bro, I ain't wasted $600 on this Glock to fight. It was pretty funny. I was like, yeah, that's true.
He used to be this TikToker. He was funny as crap. And he was like, oh, man, I can't quote him right now, but he would say stuff like that.
Yeah.
He'd play both roles. I'm about to knock you out. He's like, no, man, we about to have a discount sale at the graveyard. Yeah, I think I spent $600 on this Glock to not use, stuff like that.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't know how to fight. I got 9mm.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I'm old, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what, Sonny? You about to get shot.
I thought I was about to have to stab somebody in the throat earlier
I heard about that.
in the grocery store.
Well, that is a little creepy.
Yeah.
That is,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to tell it, but what
Well, my daughter's in a big old purple
hoodie?
hoodie thing. It's like a blanket that my mom got her for Christmas. And we get to self-checkout and we get done and we're about to walk out. And, of course, my wife's all like talking to the woman.
Hi, how you doing? I'm a regular here.
With the cashier or another cashier woman that overlooks the thing. And this woman comes up and she's like, get it. And her husband's walking around like, what are you talking about? She's like, that purple right there, get it. They're about to walk out the store, get it. And I dawned on me, it's like, she talking about my daughter. Like, are they really trying to like grab her up? I was going for my knife. I was about to stab throats. Yeah, but then she started smiling. I was like, oh, I love that. And her husband the whole time was like, what are you talking about?
She
was trying to be a joke about it, but for that split second, I was like, y'all gonna grab my kid? No.
Oh, I'm
click.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a John Ramboer.
She was trying to be cute and funny.
Yeah,
but it came off as creepy.
You don't say that.
No.
About some little kid.
Maybe back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
You know, but
something when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I could handle that.
We'll just take him with us.
Yeah.
Take it. Like,
no, it was all, I understand now she's being goofy, but I don't know. At the moment, I was like, I'm about to have to kill somebody.
I thought about to kill somebody back in the day.
She's joking. Okay.
The daughter was like, she was 4 and eating ice cream at Carolina Beach. And this drunk kid comes stumbling and about knocked her over. But he didn't touch her, but he stumbled and missed her. And I remember seeing red.
Yeah.
I was going to kill this sumbitch if he knocked my girl over eating a little ice cream.
Yeah.
I just remember, I was like...
What about that jerk that dropped that bottle at your mom's pool when your daughter was running around with her bare feet? You about killed that dude?
That was an accident.
That was me, by the way. But yeah,
It's just an accident. It wasn't a big deal.
Well,
I remember you took it to heart, and I was like, bro,
yeah.
what's the deal?
Well, I just didn't want your daughter to step on the glass.
Well, nobody wants that, but if it happened, it'd be like, it was an accident. He didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah. That just came to my head when you were talking about the drunk dude stumbling. Yeah, I get it. When you get that kid, especially that daughter, it's like if you're the daddy, it's like
it changes your whole
the world changes. Like I'm ready to like go to prison. I'm like, okay, I'll go to prison.
That's fine.
Yeah, that dude dead or that woman dead tried to touch my daughter. I don't go to prison.
Like that hero that was at the phone booth.
What phone booth?
You never seen that video? The guy's going to court, and he's walking. He got the camera on him. He's walking. He's handcuffed, walking with detectives. There's a guy at a phone booth. This is how old this was.
Oh, yeah.
Bam!
Yeah, because he took his kid to Disney World and was, like, molesting him and stuff.
Something like that, yeah.
It was his boy.
And
they were best friends.
Boom.
Yeah.
And it's like.
It was a payphone in an airport back before they used to.
Yeah. I'm like, I get it.
On live TV, he shot that dude.
And then he just put his gun down.
Yeah.
There's one video of this woman in court in a trench coat. I don't know if it's real or not.
The Unsubscribed podcast had that little kid. He's an adult now, but they had him on there, and he talked about it. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, no, crazy.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's this black and white footage of a woman in a trench coat. She's standing in court, and this man, I think, hard-R'd and hard-M'd her little kid.
Oh, yeah. I'm dead. And he did.
And she's standing like this right here. And she pulls out and starts going, pow, 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 click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Somebody comes and pulls her arm down. She's like this. Just
lasered in, focused. I guess that was before. How'd she get past all them metal detectors?
Back in the day, man. It's black and white footage. Not that old, but I don't know if it's staged or not, but it's really compelling. You're like,
yeah.
I mean, that's the only reason why you have, guns in the court. I mean, you have metal detectors at courts now for the victims.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I just hope it never happens. Like, I don't want to have to kill somebody, but I will.
Oh, I know. I
just like if you take, like, learning self-defense properly and you go to a dojo and all that, it's like one of the first things that you do before each time you go is like, may I never have to use these skills.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, competent martial artists and even MMA fighters that are competent, you'll see them avoid fighting.
Yeah.
Then you got Conor McGregor. He's just let's fight.
Yeah.
He'll fight everybody.
Yeah, but the thing is with him being a professional, if he touches somebody else, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like he'd get way more in trouble.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The better at it you are, the more liable you are for it.
Yeah.
A Joe Schmo like me.
Like
if I was
you've had training.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. I'm more liable than, say,
Me?
you with no training.
Yeah. I mean, I've self-taught, but yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know how good that is, though.
Well, hopefully you can avoid a lot of it with just confidence. Just look them in the eye and if they're going to fight, they're going to fight.
Yeah.
I've only ran across a random piece of violence once. It was back way before I was a cop at Biscuitville. This guy just was like, "What you staring at?" And I'm like, I thought he was talking behind me. And I was like, "Oh, he's talking to me." And I was like, "Huh?" I was just dumbfounded. His friend pulled him back. And I'm like,
he put on a show.
But still, that's the only time I've never had anybody, like these acts of violence just come out on, like, YouTube and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, this younger generation, they kick heads. They stomp heads.
Yeah.
When you're down already and knocked out, they start stomping your head. Mm. And
no more honor.
No more honor. That's and that. If you carry conceal, I know if I get knocked out, they're going to kick me in the head. I'll go brain dead or die.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not fighting. I'm just going to
whip it out.
Blap blap. And then I'm going to start doing CPR on you and plugging the holes and call the police and try to, I wouldn't.
I just plop and turn around and walk away.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Let you bleed out, sucker.
Nah.
You play stupid games, you get that stupid
I'd be
prize.
talking to them. I'd be like just stuffing the bullet hole, like, what you think he's doing? What do you think he going?
You loading a magazine or something?
No, I'm sticking stuffing into the thing to stop the pressure. What you do is, if you got a bullet hole, this is what I've been taught. You stick your fingers in there.
You just poke it?
Yeah, so that way pressure will close it off. And then you get packing, and you start packing it. You stick so much fabric in there that the pressure will keep it from bleeding. And then you hold it. because you just created like.
Where are you pulling out all this imaginary stuffing?
That's the thing. I'd use this headband if I had it. I'd use anything I had.
What if
I'd
you
start
ain't got
tearing
none?
my shirt.
No, bro. They ain't taking my shirt. They done took my bullets. They ain't taking my shirt. I get to keep that. I'll use their shirt.
Yeah, hang on. Stick us in the hole. But pressure.
Oh, that Louis Vuitton shirt.
And then if they got like a
wow.
gaping chest wound, they said use credit cards or tape and valves and all this crazy.
Gaping.
Yeah, it's like air's coming out. The vacuum between your lungs and your chest is gone, and it's just air coming out when they breathe. So you plug it.
Oh, bro. Just stand over them and give them that weird
Start talking
stare.
to them.
Yeah.
You fucked around.
Yeah.
And then
You dying.
you found out.
You dying, son.
Tell the devil I said hi when you see him in hell.
Oh, bro.
What?
Don't even talk to him, man.
That's
He
what I'd
ain't worth
say.
it. He ain't worth it.
Say hi to the Robin Devil when you see him in hell.
The Robin.
Well, the Robin, how to kill him.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. You just trying to sound cool.
Yeah. And then it goes to court, like, did you just told him,
No, man, I don't know what's going. What are you talking about?
I was stressed at the time. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I blacked out. Next thing I
Ricky
know,
said de pace.
I blacked out. Next thing I know, I'm handcuffed. I don't know what's happening.
Hey, Sonny, remember when I told you I'd kill you last?
Who says that?
Schwarzenegger in Commando. Hey, Sonny. And he would hold him up by his legs over the cliff.
Oh, yeah, he's like, I lied.
I lied.
Dropped it. Yeah.
Some cold shit right there, boy.
That's a little dude, though.
Yeah, he's a little dude.
Yeah, a little dude.
Yeah, you did. You said you'd kill me last. I lied.
I think they played the Wilhelm scream. No. He did. I think he did his own like really weird scream to stand out.
Yeah, the Wilhelm scream's everywhere. You hear it in every movie.
yeah.
It's tradition. Even Lord of the Rings, you can hear it.
Really?
Yeah, it's in every movie. It's just a tradition. Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's some cold shit you can say? Well, the dude's life's just slipping from him.
Oh man.
I know, right?
Put me on the spot. I can't think.
I'll be like this right here. Okay, so we're role playing. Pow! It's like you take one off your Christmas list this year.
What? You take one off your Christmas list?
Looks like your mama's gonna have one less for Christmas. Now, hang on, that's messed up, man. I'm sorry. Hang on, let me think of another one.
You dead? Oh no.
How's it feel? Bad on that cold pavement.
Man,
Didn't think this shit would happen, did you?
Now Arnold Schwarzenegger is so much cooler because all them one-liners he says.
Yeah, cool off or something. He says all kinds of stuff. Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah.
I can't think of some
He
cold
does
shit.
say that. Dude, my sugar's still spiked.
Is it?
Yeah, dude. I'm like buzzing over here.
I'll be like, what you gonna do with them shoes? Can I have that cornbread?
Never wear a dead man's shoes, man. Don't you know that?
I got a story, but I can't tell on here.
Shoot it and be like, give me that cornbread.
Give me
As
that
they
cornbread.
They'll be like, huh?
Hey, since your girl's single now, we can I get her digits off your phone?
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause you ain't making it.
you ain't. No?
There's one less for the gene pool. Food. I don't know. I can't think of that.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Just
hard.
Don't even try anymore.
Yeah. I would say that. I'd like say hi to the devil when you see him in hell. Spit on him.
You gotta think of some John Wayne stuff. Did he ever talk anything?
Oh, man. Fill your hand, you son of a... Or something. Fill your hand. Put a gun in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he said some cold shit, too, but it was more like Western stuff.
I'm thinking of, who said that in a Tombstone?
I'm your Huckleberry.
No. Where he goes up to the dude doing the poker.
You ain't no Daisy at all.
And
Why, you ain't no Daisy Johnny Ringo?
he's like, walks up to him and he's like, hey, get on out of here. I think it was Kurt Russell. Was it Kurt Russell?
Wyatt Earp, I think. Yeah, Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
He was the main character. And then
Yeah.
Doc Holliday was Bill.
He's like, you gonna pull that smoke?
Oh, Eddie, my boy Eddie, the commish says all the time,
You gonna pull that
Smoke wagon.
Yeah, smoke wagon.
You gonna clear that smoke wagon? Or you gonna pull that smoke wagon? What?
Yeah, and smacks him a couple of times.
Yeah.
He's like, "Get out of here!" Yeah, that comes to brain. But if you already shot them and they're bleeding out, that's not something you would say to them.
That's when you start peeing on them.
Yeah, pee on. I'm gonna try to close the wound.
They say when you get stung by jellyfish to pee on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you were shot. My bad.
Oh man.
Damn, I get so confused. I'm so rattled right now.
Trying to explain that to the cops. Why is your DNA all over him? Your urine. Trying to close the wound.
I figured it was sterile.
Yeah.
It'd kill all the germs and bacteria going in there.
To sterile him out.
I use these silver tips here. It's antibacterial.
Oh my gosh, the werewolf killers.
Werewolf killers are there. 2 episodes ago, we featured silver tip 9mm bullets.
Who
by
uses
Winchester.
9mm?
I do.
Losers.
I like 9mm.
I don't know. I like 45s.
45. 45s are good.
Yeah, but 45s are smaller than 9mm, ain't they?
Bigger, way bigger.
Way bigger?
Mm-hmm. 45s are big boys.
Yeah.
9mm are small. 22s are small. 380s are small. 9mm is what the FBI uses, what I use.
Yeah.
40 is in between. 40 was designed to be a 9 and a 45 mix. It's kind of gone out of fashion.
I like 45.
45 is what I used.
357 is my main. I love 357 just because it's like, the Magnum gun's like, boom. It's that hand.
And you got the 50 cals. Desert Eagles.
I don't want to do that, man.
It's like.
You got to be like grip strength like crazy to
they're heavy, but I mean, you could do it.
No, just a recoil.
Nah, they're so heavy that recoil's not that bad, and that's the thing. They're so heavy that it doesn't recoil so much. Like a rifle doesn't recoil much.
I would worry about
certain ones.
Yeah, I'd worry about not being very reliable, like steady. Like like my bullet spread might be that big if I'm just whipping out a Desert Eagle like blue.
You'd probably be surprised. You'd probably big guy like you'd probably shoot better. You have medium hands though.
I got little chubby hands.
Well, I mean they're medium, but yeah, they are chubby.
Bear claws.
I got like little skinny, no calloused medium hands.
No calloused.
Yeah, they're small and bony.
I get them thick fingers.
Yeah, you got big old man. Valentine's Day for lesbians and you just handle them.
Sausage.
Sausage.
Like the kibasas.
Kibasas. Girls, come here.
Past the kibasiers.
I think like 3 fingers would be one of yours. I have to spock them.
Yeah. And that's just my pinky.
That is me.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yep. Listen to Fat Electrician today.
Listen to a fat electrician?
Yeah. Fat Electrician. YouTube.
I've never heard of that before.
Oh, dude, he's the history guy that I always listen to.
Fat electrician?
Yeah, he calls himself the Fat Electrician.
I've never heard that guy before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today's Zoom video where it was the Russians hockey team versus, it was basically the miracle.
Oh, the U.S. won gold medal over Russia?
It was college.
Oh, it's college. I thought it was Olympic.
Maybe.
You didn't listen to the fat electrician.
No, he said something about college kids, but then it was when the Philadelphia Flyers, 2 years when they were created, in 2 years they won Stanley Cups because they basically just put like everybody except for one dude was bruisers, and they'd go in there and just beat everybody up,
Goons.
like literally beat them up. And then the Russians came over here. The Russians beat the New York Rangers and then the Bruins, and then the very next night they played the Philadelphia Flyers off of their 2 back-to-back Stanley Cup.
Wore out.
And no, dude, they beat the crap out of them. Literally, like punt. The whole game plan was don't chase the puck, chase player, like just stay on your guy.
Oh, so the Russians answered.
No, the Russians got their butt beat.
Oh, well, they're tired, man.
4-1.
Oh.
In one game, but the Russians beat the Rangers something like I think it was like 5-2, and then they beat Boston Bruins like 7-2.
I tell you, out of all the white people in the world, Russians are just they're badass.
Well,
You don't mess with Russians.
Well, they're crazy big because they don't really do human regulations like we do. Like they'll juice them up.
Their mental fortitude. They're just tough.
Oh yeah, because they got to live in flipping snow all the time.
Well, they're just tough people. They're just I think one of their sayings is, "Don't be a pussy."
Okay.
And I'm saying Russian.
And I never got that because if that takes a beating and keeps going.
You want to be one then?
Yeah. You don't want to be a ball sack.
Oh God,
because that's like you touch that and you're crying.
Oh,
like,
dude, if I thump it, dog steps on it sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, and jumps in your lap.
Yeah.
So, and why is that? Why can't?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that holds us back, though.
Yeah.
Shaolin monks, they can suck theirs up in themselves.
Ooh.
You can kick them all day and then scroll them because their balls are sucked up in.
Gross.
They'll tie rocks on it and then walk and drag rocks from their testicles. That's how you strengthen your testicles, son. And then you pop them up in there, and then some person start kicking you like in the nuts. You're like,
I'd just rather not.
I think that's your kryptonite. If you're that badass.
Yeah, and your kryptonite is the gun I pull on you. So before you can kick
I don't know kung fu, but I know Glock.
Yeah, I know bullet foo.
Mm-hmm.
Gun katas off of
God, I remember that movie.
Equilibrium,
I think that's the name of it with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
That was just a little crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool, fun to watch. But I was like, what in gun fu?
Yeah. They took the statistics.
Chow Yun Fat used to have movies like that. What's his name?
Yeah, I think so. Chow Yun Fat. He did Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, didn't he?
Yeah, we had a couple of gun fu movies too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know he was in Bulletproof Monk, but are you talking about like Chinese movies?
Chinese movies.
Yeah. I remember seeing a couple of them.
I do too.
Yeah. I can't remember the names of them, though, because, my brain and names.
And sugar.
Dude, I'm still jacked up, man.
Your legs are twitching. I can see you're vibrating over there.
I know, man. I just can't stop moving. That's a lot of cream cheese. And I ate a lot of those cream puffs.
Yeah, I don't like those. I don't like those type. I know B-Rye always brings the two types of cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
Icing and the cream cheese ones. Boy, I love the icing ones.
Yeah, cream cheese for me. But if I was a diabetic, I'd be in a coma right now.
It's so funny. He was like, I'm going to have dessert. And McGee was like, And he was like, what?
Yeah, what? I am a grown man. I will eat this and be crying about it later.
Yeah, I don't eat as much now that I'm on those shots, man.
And that's once a week, month?
I take it every Monday. I take a shot every Monday.
In the stomach?
Yep.
By yourself? You do it?
I think Amazon likes to do it. I just let her do it. I don't feel a thing. You don't feel a thing. You feel nothing. But she likes to do it. And I'm like, it's like a toy for her. I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
While you're down there.
The first time I couldn't do it.
Oh.
The first time I was like,
because you chickened out.
I didn't know how bad it was going to hurt. Because it's injecting stuff in you. And I was like,
you flipping.
And so I was like, could you just do this? She said, yeah. And I was like, well, I don't feel nothing. And then now she just does them all.
I wonder if they coat the needle with a nerve gel.
No, it doesn't matter.
A numb gel.
It wouldn't numb me that fast.
Yeah. Maybe.
But I'm not. I used to gorge when I eat.
Yeah.
I used to just eat until I was miserable. Now eating one meal, I'm miserable.
Yeah.
And it just slows down your whole digestive tract. And
well, how'd you feel about lunch the other day when you left?
I had to go. Fine. I mean, I didn't eat as much as I usually do. I usually get double orders of the potatoes and mac and cheese and more chicken. Like I usually get 10 pieces.
Yeah, like I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a man.
Yeah. I just can't eat that much no more. Like now, I ate 3 tenders, half a baked potato, some coleslaw, and some green beans. Not very much for me.
Yeah.
And then I ate a small cupcake, and I'm just like, oh, just stuffed. I have no side effects yet. I'm still in low dose.
Oh, there's a high dose?
Yeah, work up. You do a month this dose, step up. So this Monday I take my last low dose, and then I step up to.
I guess your body gets used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like anything else.
Yeah, and like I don't have solid stool. We'll talk about it. Everybody knows about it. I pee.
And then you just cold turkey quit, and your body crashes, and you just start, and then you gain it all back.
That's fine. I'll just do the shots again.
That's how I did it.
Yeah.
Or beginning of last year, I got real skinny.
Yep, you were skinny.
Yeah. And then, like, I was like, you know what?
Fudge rounds, baby.
Them double-decker fudge round, Little Debbie's.
Well, see, I still eat whatever I want. I'm not even dieting. I just don't eat as much.
Yeah.
And that's already a big difference. And I believe when I step up, like I don't eat lunches sometimes now. Like I eat lunch maybe twice this whole week. Today I had Osaka's because it's payday, and I love Osaka's. Japanese. I was like, I'm going to go get it. And then I had lunch Tuesday. I wasn't going to eat Tuesday.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm just not hungry no more. And
dude, I want to take you by that Brother Cluckers, man.
let's do it.
Dude, that
Plan it.
bro.
If you're back in the triad,
I'm always in a triad.
well, if you're back around my neck of the woods,
Yeah.
in the triad,
Yeah.
check it out, brother Clunkers.
Dude, their house sauce. Oh, good gravy.
Really? Try it out.
It's
It's just
honey.
a chicken place, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they like I said, they got like the shrimp po' boy.
Oh, that's right.
But it's mostly like they got a bunch. It's basically all chicken. Brother Cluckers, you know. But their house sauce, dude, it's something about it. It's like Texas Pete and honey mixed together, so it's like a sweet heat. Dude, it is so good.
Is it? I'll try it.
Yeah. I put it all over my wings.
I tell you what. I tell you a place I don't like. Zaxby's. I'm not a fan of Zaxby's.
You don't like Zaxby's?
Too much crust. Too much
Yeah.
batter.
The only Zaxby's I eat out of is in Witsit.
Yeah.
Just because
Nice place.
the owner is a franchisee guy, and I like him. He's a pretty good guy.
They got all right cookies. Because some of my friends we'll go for lunch there, and they love the cookies. I just don't like the chicken. I just don't like it.
I always get like the kickin' chicken sandwich, and I tell them to add lettuce and tomato because I need something more than just chicken strips, bread, and sauce.
Yeah.
Like I like
Yeah,
lettuce and tomato too.
Tucker Fried Chicken. I mean, not Tucker Fried Chicken. Mountain Fried Chicken. We went to.
Yeah,
I'll eat that all day.
yeah.
But
That was all right. It was I don't know that honey mustard. You were like, man, the honey mustard sauce is really good
I like it. It
it's
actually
too
just tastes.
vinegar
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
But-
it's not. Yeah,
I mean, it's good,
but
but
they have tons of different sauces there.
Yeah.
But I love that Mountain Fried Chicken. Chick-fil-A chicken's good.
oh no, I think it's overplayed, man.
It's good. The biscuits. Ooh,
I think it's overplayed.
it depends.
It's all right, but it's just,
Bojangles used to have this sandwich that I loved, and they stopped making it.
dude, the pork chop biscuits, man. It's just bread and
Bojangles?
pork chop. Oh man. But they only have it like once a year for like 2 weeks. And then whenever it's going on, I pull up, I'm like, yeah, let me get them 2 pork chop biscuits.
Sold out.
Yeah, we sold out. We ain't got no more pork chop. It's like, are you flipping kidding me? Like, order it.
This North Carolina, we have a lot of pork here.
Yeah. Well,
I don't eat pork though, so I don't
Yeah.
eat it. I tell you that I used to eat at a place when I was on third shift patrol. In the morning, we checked off at like 6:30, but in the morning they opened at 5. It was Mickey's. Remember Mickey's? It's a little mom and diner right there on East Mountain Street. It's a burger place.
never ate there.
Yeah,
Never even
it's
heard of it.
it's downtown Kville. And I don't eat pork, but I'd go in there and get a tenderloin biscuit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
love tenderloin, boy.
it was so good. That's the only pork I
Tenderloin.
ever remember eating, like pork chop wise.
Dude, there's a
Ugh.
gas station
So
at
good.
Church Street in 150 called Gunners, and they have like pork tenderloin biscuits. The tenderloin's off the chain, but the biscuits, it's like Pillsbury biscuit. Like it's just,
Oh,
it's like they
smooth.
go buy Pillsbury biscuits.
Not
and
this
then
place.
cook them
What
up.
the biscuits were just as big as the tenderloin. God,
Yeah.
it was good. So,
Yeah.
so
I like
good.
handmade biscuits, like Bojangles. They hand make them, but
Well, Bojangles used to have a Cajun filet sandwich.
they still got
combo.
that Cajun filet.
Not no more. They don't make the Cajun filet sandwich. It used to be the bun with the Cajun filet patty, filet, and they'd put mayonnaise and lettuce on it. I love that sandwich. It was so good. And then now they have they're trying to be like Chick-fil-A.
I wonder if you could say like, "Hey, can you make me a?"
I guess I hate being the problem is I hate being that person at a fast food place because then they're like, oh, this guy, I don't want to mess up my food. So I don't know. I hate special order
You know, it's
stuff.
a felony to mess with people's foods, right?
Yeah, but I mean, how many people's ever been charged with it? I've never seen anybody charged with it.
Yeah, because nobody talks about it.
Well, it's hard to prove. You can't just charge. You got to prove it.
Yeah, I got saliva, DNA on it.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I got other liquids, DNA.
But you got to send that off to the lab, and you got to do a report.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That's your job,
Well,
not mine.
like that girl that was licking the ice cream. She got felony charges. Remember that? The Bluebell or Bonnie Blue Rabbit, whatever. She would go to the grocery stores, take the lid off ice cream, and lick it. Put the lid back on it, stick it back on the shelf.
Well, that she deserves.
She put it on TikTok and was laughing. She got her ass busted.
Right on evidence. Make your own evidence.
And there's guys open up green. There's one guy that was opening up Arizona green tea jugs and going and screw it back
that's
on.
awesome. I love Arizona green tea.
I do. That's why I like safety. That's why ice cream has safety seals on it now because people.
Yeah, people.
Well, that's what he's doing to. What was the '80s scare? Aspirin,
razor blades, and Halloween candy.
No. It was
drugs.
They were putting something in aspirin bottles.
No clue. Ecstasy, probably.
I don't know, but it was getting people sick and killing maybe. And so then they started putting seals.
Fentanyl.
I don't know if fentanyl was even around back then, probably. But I mean, yeah, a little bit of fentanyl will get you.
Dude, the lethal dose of fentanyl is smaller than the beard of Abraham Lincoln on a penny.
Oh, took me a second to catch up what you're saying. I was like, this beard's pretty big.
On a penny.
I see what you're saying on a penny.
On a penny.
Yeah.
You put more fentanyl down. If you take more fentanyl than what the size is of Abraham Lincoln's beard on a penny, it is lethal dose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, trust me, the training that we had to go through dealing with drug cases. I mean, there's been, and it absorbs through latex, so you got to double glove up.
Ooh.
Yeah. You breathe it in. Like if you search a car and you kick it up in the air, and you're like, well, let's go. You know.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
There's some cops that's gotten some seriously sick from it, or
I wonder if they feel high off of it. How does it make you feel? Like high or?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, didn't you take classes on it?
I don't. Only thing they taught us is this is how they act when they're on it, and this is what
how
it
do
looks
they
like.
act?
Like crackheads.
Like
It's all over the place. I guess it's the upper.
Like bath salts?
Bath salts is insane.
Well, they're like zombies. Well, they'll like eat you.
Yeah. I dealt with one kid who smoked bath salts, he said. And that's when it just came out. And he was out off the chain. And just...
You have to put that stick on him?
No.
That nightstick, you just whip it out and start...
No.
You whip out that taser and just hold it to him for 25, 30 minutes?
You have to arrest him for the charge and then take him to the hospital to get checked out.
Oh, because they don't want to die on them.
That's right. That's what we're here for. We're here for public health, public safety.
Then you're reliable for a death.
It's the right thing to do. He suffered from something. He was in an altered state. He was... I remember it now. He was in the breezeway of an apartment complex, and he was just like, I still fairly new, and I was like, oh my God, this dude is on another planet right now, body contorting, saying the craziest stuff. He wasn't human. You couldn't even talk to him.
Oh wow!
I remember. I can't remember what he got arrested for. I think it was assault on a female. I think he hit his girlfriend.
On bath salts?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Does she still have a head?
I mean, I guess he's probably just flailing and went, "Oops!" You know, I don't know, but yeah, you take him to the hospital. It's like somebody's too drunk. You take him to the hospital. Let make sure they get checked out. Make sure you make sure that they're healthy enough to be detained.
You handcuff each hand to the side of the bed.
I've done that before because the dude was just off the chain. He clawed me. He clawed me in my arm. Oh, damn, I barely remember this. I was still a rookie, too.
What, are you 4? Clawing your arm? That's what little 4-year-olds do.
He was high as a kite, dude. Flip. He had a spit mask on, and they used the hospital restraints to put him to the bed, one high and one low. And it was cloth, nylon. He ripped it and came at me, and I think it was this arm, dug his fingernails in, and I started bleeding. And I remember doing the juggler notch on them, where you go like that and you back down to bed, and then I had to put like metal cuffs on them. And
you got him right here.
yeah, juggler notch. You push in and down on that bone. It's like whoa.
Yeah, my brother does that to me all the time.
Yeah, and he just started digging into my arm. I had scars for the longest time. I can't really remember which arm it was.
Did you get tested for rabies?
No, I mean,
He could have gave you something you just...
I've had TB scares, but
Tuberculosis?
yeah,
Ain't that with your lungs?
yeah. And they put a little bubble on your skin, and it shows if you get tuberculosis or not. I've had TB scares. Yeah, but never had it. Thank God. I've been injured on the job a lot,
Weird.
like
Yeah,
twist
no.
ankles, back, shoulder.
Training.
I got shot, ricochet right there in my chest. I was shooting metal targets too close with 223s.
Yeah.
Bing! I was like, ow, that burns. Ow, oh shit, that burns. And a hole in my shirt and blood started pouring out. I was like, oh fuck. I didn't know how bad it was, but then it was like, pull my titty out. I was like, holy shit. It's about the size of my pinky nail. Just went right into my chest, and they pulled it out. He had
With some tweezers?
Yeah, we had a medic on there. We have a SWAT medic, and he got a little scalpel. And he said, "This is gonna hurt." And I said, "I don't feel nothing because it's cauterized, burning." He cut it, pulled it out, put a Band-Aid on it. I continued training after the Band-Aid.
You put a little butterfly stitch on it?
No, just put a Band-Aid on it.
Should have butterfly stitch.
That wasn't that bad. It's just a little prick.
Dude,
Went through my shirt.
I had butterfly stitches in my lip when my tooth went through it.
Ooh, I never had that before.
Yeah. We were at Opryland before they closed it down, and it was the ride where the boat comes down and splashes you.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I had a girlfriend, and my brother went up and was trying to hold her there with the water. And so I come up and I grabbed him. Well, of course, when I grabbed him, he let go of her, and then he got splashed, and he turned around and pushed me. Of course, it's wood and it's wet. So my face went bing on the handrail. I got up and I spit, and it was like brown because of the blood in it or whatever. I was like, dude, I had a hole. My tooth went through.
Oh, my God. I've never had that before, huh?
Yeah. And then I went to the hospital, and they're like, you don't need stitches. And they put little butterfly stitches on it. And then I went back. My pastor took me because it was a youth trip. And by the time we got back, I had enough time to ride one ride, and he got on a roller coaster with me. But I couldn't open my mouth because it'd reopen it. So the whole time coming down the thing and my picture, I was like, I couldn't.
Alabama Burnz didn't have a very good time at the park. He busted his lip.
Yeah, I remember that. Took me, and then I couldn't say anything. I had a really good time on the roller coaster though, but my favorite was the hangman. You sat on it, kind of like in Dollywood, the eagle one, where you sat down.
Oh,
your
yeah.
feet angle.
I couldn't.
The hangman was.
You and Amazon wrote everything.
Yeah.
And I was just like, y'all have fun. I too much anxiety. I just can't handle it. That Borg ride was it Dollywood, the Borg ride?
Borg ride.
That's Carowinds. Where you like this, all of a sudden it goes flat, and then you're hanging upside down, facing the ground. You like these straps are just holding you. Boy, I started cussing. I started freaking the fuck out. I freaked out in Disney World.
Well, you remember in Dollywood, it was that mine shaft one?
Yeah, where you
like,
go.
Yeah, and but Jordan rode it.
Did she?
Yeah.
Brave little girl.
Yeah, she went when we went up there like last year or the year before or something. She got on it. She was like, yeah, she didn't really ride a whole bunch of her stuff. And then finally we were like, all right, it's getting late. We got to go. She's like, well, I want to ride a big ride. And I was like, let's go on. And she's like, I'll ride. She gets on it. She gets some milk. Dude, when it went like, because it doesn't just put you like straight up and down. It kind of arch you back a little bit coming up and around that last thing.
Oh.
And she was like, Daddy, I'm about to fall out. She wasn't. Because, the shoulder things are like the metal, and they come down and they lock. She's like, I'm about to fall out. And I'm like, no, you ain't, you're fine. And she made it, and then it goes down. The very last thing is like, you basically turn like almost upside down and come back through. She's like, my head, she'll tell you now. She's like, my head banged the whole time. Because, I mean, she was just like, you got to be this tall to ride. Her head was like right here.
It's an old school railed, right?
Yeah.
Wood rail, or is
Yeah,
it metal?
it's only like two. It's like a little mine cart, so it's
Yeah.
only 2 seats, but there's 4 seats in a line, but it's in a pair of 2, so 8 seats. We were on the back seats. It was me on the edge, her, and then my brother Justin, and then we rode it, and she loved it.
I know it.
Or maybe it was DJ.
In Disney World, the Amazon called me a pussy because she wanted to ride this coaster, Aerosmith coaster, and I had enough. I've been in small spaces and black roller coasters too much. I said, I don't want to, baby. She went, what's the point of being here if you're going to be a pussy? And she walked off, stormed off. This was like 2009, and I'm like,
That's before I met you then.
call me a pussy.
Yeah.
She rides. I
Yeah.
can't handle rides too much. After a while, I'm just like, I'm too claustrophobic.
Yeah, me
Too
and her
much.
are coaster buddies.
Yes, and
'Cause
I hang
love
out.
coasters.
I hang out with McGee, and you go ride with the Amazon. Yeah,
I love roller coasters, man.
and I can
There's
handle
just
only so
something about
much.
it. I love it.
The heights, I can't stand the heights.
I'm not really fond of the heights, but I mean, it's over. By the time it really starts messing with me, it's coming down, and you got the thrill.
The climbing, I'm freaking out. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
That gets me a little one, but dude, there's one. They got one roller coaster in Dollywood. It's a hot rod or something. Dude, you're sitting there and it takes you out. You go around a corner and it's like from 0 to literally 70 miles an hour in like a split second.
That'd be cool.
And then the whole time, I mean, it's a long roller coaster too, but the whole time you're going like 80, just. And then when you pull back in the station, it's like
Like
and
a
then-
Tesla.
Yeah, it's just, dude, that was funny. I rode with my little nephew, and those were like a car, and it was 4-seaters, 2 and 2. And I sat on the right side. He said, dude, he's so little, and that thing came down. Dude, the whole ride, he stuck his head between his legs, and they have a little knob come up because it's like little bucket seats, but they have a little knob that comes up in between your legs so your legs don't rattle. Dude, he come out of there, his face was all beat up, dude, because he was just like headbutting it the whole time because he's just so little, you know, like skinny, like my brother.
Yeah.
You know, they're all very petite, man. It's funny, dude.
You're a big guy.
Well, they're little. It's
Yeah.
funny. What, you calling it? An hour in?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
not bad. We got to go and do some stuff tonight. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
got
kind
to.
of tired.
Oh no.
I get on at 5 in the morning though. Where you
Yeah.
at?
I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
Because I stay
exactly.
up all night.
Yeah.
Ash and Burnz Podcast.
Yep.
You have sexed your way to the middle of podcasting, and here we
Or
are.
fail.
Or what?
Fail. You can just fall.
To the middle of podcasting?
Yeah.
I think you sexed your way to the middle of podcasting,
jump.
but you're a 2-pump chump, and here you are.
That's right.
Ash and Burnz Podcast. Sweet.
What is that?
It's post-nut clarity. What? What?
Diddling around with your fingers.
It's a bread tie that I twisted up like a screw.
How old are you?
Pretty old. I fidget, man. If you ever
Yeah.
see me in a restaurant, I'm tearing paper and tying knots and making designs.
Where's your little spin ball at that keeps you?
It's over there, but it makes a lot of noise.
I like the noise.
We're podcasting.
It's like.
ash&burnz at gmail.com. Accordingtoplans.com. Ooh, don't forget, I just reached 500 subscribers on fingerstrong.com. Fingerstrong Tactical Channel, where I do tactical stuff. Anyway, anything you want to promote, son boy?
No firearm premise.
Yeah, I bought those. I bought those
Per minute on
at Lowe's. I thought they were cool. I was gonna put them on something, but I don't know what to put it on.
Put them on your forehead, you nerd. What is this? What is it?
More stickers to stick on my case.
Oh, here's the boob girl.
Yep. Viking Revolution beard oil for men.
What's SA?
Salt them. I don't know. They make the little masks.
Or the bad thing? Assault. SA.
Sexual assault.
You can't say that on Facebook.
It's not Facebook.
You can't say that on YouTube. You can't say that on this podcast. No First Amendment right for you, sir. I hate that one.
I love it. Turn that off. Turn that off. And we're going to turn this one off. Yeah, you drink that.